We're going live now. Welcome, everyone, to the Real Walking Kid. Oh, come on! You fucking got a home run? Oh, no, he didn't. Jesus Christ, it was like a triple. What the fuck? 7-2. I'm sorry. Jesus! I'm sorry. I got the thing muted. I'm, like, watching the Met game, and I'm like, oh, fuck! What the fuck was that? Fucking assholes. I'm sorry. Hi! Welcome, everyone, to the Real Walking Cast, episode 68. I am your host, Matrix Lloyd 212, and I'm with Chris L. What's up, Chris?
What's up, everyone?
What's up, Connor?
They just scored again, by the way.
It's just, oh, fuck! What's up, Mike D?
I want black!
Jesus!
It's 7-2 now, man.
I don't fucking believe this.
I got black on!
Damn it. It's like a fucking massacre. I fucking can't take this shit. What the fuck happened? Alright, we're supposed to be doing, the Walking Cast. But obviously it's turned into an everything show here. Yeah, don't hit it again. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to try to do this. Hi, everybody. Alright, apologize for my outburst in the beginning, but we're going to keep it, of course, for comedy purposes. Today we watched the Real Walking Kid. We watched The Walking Dead. We had Morgan, 90-minute Morgan. Again, this guy eats it. All right, excuse me. All right, so we saw. Yeah, this is going to. Well, I'm not going to do The Walking Dead because do everything show. What did you see of this game, Mike D? You just put it on? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just put it on. I put it on, to give you an idea, I put it on about, like, less than 10 minutes ago, and they've already scored 5 more points.
It's, like, ridiculous.
So I think I'm bad luck with these guys.
Oh, God. Now I'm getting hot. I'm sweating here. Coffee and everything. All right, so...
These guys are failing worse than the Whovians.
Oh, stop. All right, so anyway... Let's try to talk about some Walking Dead here. You're going to have some emotional outbursts, I'm sure, from me while these people are up in the Kansas City Royals. All right, so what did you think, Mike D?
I actually thought that was one of the better episodes I've seen.
Okay, they got him out. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Are you on a delay? You must be, because the guy hadn't done anything on my end. I got it on Fox.
Maybe it's a delay, yeah. All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try not to. I'm just not gonna get. I apologize for being.
I'll let you know when they lose.
Yeah, thanks. All right, I'm watching it right here, muted. But yeah, all right. So this was a Morgan-centric 90-minute Walking Dead episode. Now, of course, Glenn wasn't involved in it. We didn't find out anything to do with Glenn. So right off the bat, since last week, we knew that Glenn was not going to be in this episode at all. I thought that the episode was phenomenal. I thought it was great. What did you think, Mike D?
Well, like I said, yes, I thought this was one of the better episodes I've seen in a while, and this has been a good season, but I really enjoyed seeing an episode that was able to sustain itself, not get boring, and have action in it, and actually kept you hooked in, not only for an hour, but for an hour and a half this week.
Right. They don't usually do that.
Yeah, and something, before I forget it, I want to mention that I watched the cast that you had earlier with Gloria, and you guys were talking about whether or not Glenn was dead or not, or, you know, since it appears that he's not going to be on this coming episode, but they wouldn't really hint at that anyways. They would just kind of make it a surprise if he actually is, in fact, still alive. But the one thing I noticed was, in one of the clips I saw, somebody says something about, we're not sure, alluding to Glenn. They were saying something about, we're not sure, but we left him with something to send us a signal if he were in trouble. So that made me think about the fact if he's got the flare gun, you know, going with your contention that he's still alive, that maybe that's going to be what happens.
Right. Yeah. See, I watched it again, and before I was like, oh, he's alive, he's alive, he's alive. And then this time I'm looking at him like, I don't know if he's alive. It's like, you know, who's got the game in the background? I'm hearing stuff in the background.
But I've got it on, but it's turned down.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't. The one thing that has me think that he might still actually be alive is that's really strange that they did not have him in the memoriam on that Walking Dead, like Gloria mentioned.
Absolutely, yeah.
That really is very suspect that they didn't do that, because they've done that with Herschel. They've done that with
Everybody.
God, I'm trying to think of what's
Everybody.
Rick's former friend,
Shane?
Armel, whatever his name is. Yeah, Shane. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, they've done that with Lori. They did that with like a bunch of these people that have been around since the first season. So why wouldn't they do that with Glenn?
Yeah. I found that weird that they didn't do in memoriam, for Glenn. I don't understand why the next episode that we're going to get is not to do with Glenn either.
I mean, the goat got a memoriam, Tabitha.
No, but I'm saying like next week's ain't Glenn either.
Well, it actually might be.
Yeah, we don't know that.
There's something in the next time thing, like the preview for next week, that has me thinking that something they're going to look for Glenn. Because if you notice in that preview, Maggie's like, "I'm going, you can't stop me," and she's talking to Aaron, and then in the trailer, her and Aaron are in the sewer. So I think that the whole Glenn escaped down the sewer thing, I think that has teeth now, because why else would Maggie be going out there? So, I have to go.
But see, that's also bad for Glenn, because if she's going to look for him, that would be a way for her to find him as a walker. So, I mean, that's a bad sign too, because, if he was, episode-wise, writing-wise, she would have to find out he's a walker, and the only way she'll find out is she goes to find out herself. So.
Well, I mean, if he got down the sewer, right, then to me that means he didn't get completely ripped apart. That somehow he was able to get away and then get out into the sewer.
Or whatever, right? I mean, if he got scratched too, I think they turn, right?
Yeah.
So.
See, I like Dr. Gatson. I wish he would have lived and been part of the gang.
Yeah, but he. Well, that's what sucked too, was that he got bit because he was protecting Morgan.
Yeah.
The thing that was interesting was the way the episode ended, with Morgan coming up the steps from talking to the wolf he had constrained down there.
Yeah.
That obviously he hears something in the background, and then he looks like somebody's yelling for help. And then at the end of the clip that they showed on Talking Dead, they had the woman that used to run Alexandria. I forget her character's name, but she's overhearing Maggie and them talking down on the street, and then she hears the same thing that Morgan heard, and that's where they end the clip. So apparently something.
That sounded like Rick in the background.
Yeah, what do you say? Open the gate.
Yeah.
It sounded like somebody saying, "Open the gate."
I thought it was Rick saying that, and then the problem is he left the thing unlocked, like the guy that left his jail cell unlocked, meaning that guy's gonna walk right out and kill somebody. I didn't even have time.
No, Morgan locked.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he locked it. He locked the gate. Yeah.
I looked for that specifically because he paused and he thought about it, and he made the right decision by doing that.
He locked it.
But I think he's stupid. See, what's the one thing in this show that they've taught us by now in 6 damn seasons? Compassion is a weakness. You try and let these people live. Right. It's killing.
Like the doctor's weakness is compassion, but in Walking Dead, it's really a weakness.
Yeah, because are you willing to put your family and the people that see? To me, that's not fair, because if you have real loyal friends and family that you're protecting, to me, you're doing a disservice to them by showing that level or degree of compassion. Where someone who's flat out telling you, "I'm going to kill you and I'm going to kill your children," and you're like, okay.
You know what I really expected to happen at the end? The moment that guy said that, what was it for Morgan to come out the door? He said, "Okay, Carol, he's all yours." I mean, that would not be against his principles, because technically he would be killing the guy, and Carol would just be like, "All right, goodbye."
No, they should have. The best ending to that would have been if they had Carol come down there and walk him out, still tied up in handcuffs or whatever, and they show him walking out, kind of away from like the houses out into a field, and you just hear her go, "Say, do you like flowers?" And then it just kinda
No,
like,
even better, even better. He's coming up the stairs, and they don't even say anything to each other. Carol's looking at him. He puts his head down, and then you see her grabbing her knife, and he goes like this, and she just walks down there. Then you hear the guy screaming, and you don't even see what happened to the guy. And you just know, like, Carol just like killed him.
I like the flowers thing better. Because it's alluding to the look at the flowers, Lizzie.
I know, but never happened.
That or she's bringing her, she's like, want some cookies?
Yeah,
and
she puts something on it.
Like,
So,
She makes a cookie out of walkers.
No, actually, she should have said that. Yeah, that's a good idea, Chris. She should have looked at the guy and said, "So, you a fan of home-baked cookies?" And they just ended at that.
Well,
Because
here's the question. If they ate a walker, they would become a walker?
I don't know why.
Because remember the guy ate Bob's leg and he was turned already? Like he was going to turn? And they're like, oh my God, because they don't know if you eat a walker, if you become a walker faster. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Well, see,
the cannibals?
that's never been addressed even in the George Romero films.
Right. So, I know. What's up, Jacob?
Galaxy
Hello.
Man.
Hey guys.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good.
What'd you
Morgan
think?
with that stick, man. He's pretty good with that stick, training with that stick thing.
Yeah, man.
He reminds me of a Power Ranger samurai type thing.
What about you, Connor? You watch Walking Dead?
No.
You're just in there to be part of the crew, right?
He watches The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I only watch it with black men.
What? God. It's an inside joke.
Chris, you liked the episode a lot, right?
oh yeah, I thought this was probably the best one I've seen, honestly. I
Yeah.
think this might be my new favorite episode.
Really good.
There was a lot of symbolism in this one that I thought was really really effective. Like it was really subtle, but like when Eastman was talking to Morgan, and you remember how Morgan had that spear
Yeah.
that he killed the one character with? Well, Eastman held up the end of it that was like sharpened, and he was like, "By the way, I fixed your spear." But really, what he did was he just cut off that part of it that was
Yeah.
sharpened, and that spear became the stick that Morgan's been using.
Right.
And I thought that was a really nice way of saying, like, he cut off the sharpened end of it because that was kind of like he was trying to cut away that part of Morgan. So I just thought there was a lot of stuff in here that was really, really effective, and they told the story really well, and they didn't overcomplicate it. They kept it pretty simple so everybody could just understand it without having to look too deeply into it.
Yeah.
So I thought this was a really good episode, and I think they should do more hour-and-a-half episodes every now and then. I think that would
we're
be
gonna
really
get
nice.
we're gonna get a Daryl one. I think after this one, we might have like a 2-part Daryl or something, or something's supposed to happen where he's in trouble.
Yeah, I'm all for that. The more that these characters get more development, I think that would be really, really nice.
I mean, they would call these fillers, but this is I don't mind because I like the characterization of that stuff.
Oh, you got one. You got one on base now.
I know, that's awesome.
Did you see who wasn't in the credits?
Who wasn't in the credits?
Tabitha
Yeah.
the Goat.
No, Glenn wasn't in the credits. Glenn's actor's name or whatever wasn't in the credits.
Stephen Yeun.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he wasn't in the episode.
It's because he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that would suck.
He probably escaped from that bin, got out like into the bin and stuff.
Listen, I'm hoping, but it's kind of weird how they don't mention like he died on Talking Dead. I mean, that's like a real
Oh, you know what they're saving it for? I bet you Glenn is
finale.
dead. Glenn is dead. I bet you what's going to happen is you're going to see some sort of side moment or flashback or something between him and Maggie, and then they're going to do it. So he is dead. They're
Well,
not.
Gloria said that. Gloria said that they're going to probably have a scene where she tells him she's pregnant,
Yeah.
and then that's what Gloria said. She said that, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's more likely the case because I bet he is dead, and what they're doing is for emotional impact. You know, they're going to kind of bring him back, and maybe even the next episode, you're going to see the flashback. Because, what's his name? The guy that was on Talking Dead a couple of weeks ago, when Glenn Bennett said something about that we haven't seen the last of some part of Glenn, so that would make sense.
I mean, his son, or whatever, you know, like his kid or daughter, maybe, you know.
Yeah, and it could be a zombie. It could, like, chew its way out of, like, Maggie's. Yeah.
Stop it. But,
Well, isn't Glenn supposed to, like, doesn't he have some more scenes that, I mean, they could be flashbacks, but, like...
No, I don't think you have a scene with Jesus. This new character they're bringing in, Jesus.
Glenn's going to be in a scene with Jesus?
It's not it's
like,
not the
literally,
savior Jesus. It's going to be the survivor Jesus of The Walking Dead. And it looks like they're going to have a scene or something.
Oh.
That's why I was joking around the other night about Jesus. Yeah, this new character called Jesus on Walking Dead.
That would be interesting if they showed Glenn like in heaven with Jesus, and they're like, you know, good job fighting the walkers there, buddy, you know.
Or the character of Jesus saves Glenn in the alley. That would be pretty funny.
Well, see, Jesus would be more like Morgan. He's like a pacifist that would be more for like, you know, life is sacred.
Oh God!
Well, it wasn't that bad.
It's over.
So there's now.
It's over. Freaking over.
Oh my God!
It's over. It's freaking over, man.
Now they got another
season.
They got another batter up.
It's gonna look like The Walking Dead in New York tomorrow.
Wow, that's a comeback.
What a load of shitballs that is.
God.
See? This is how the outbreak started.
Exactly. Oh man.
Oh, look at that.
That's world lost.
Shit.
I'm telling you.
Let's hear it.
It started in New York. The walkers are all a bunch of raging New Yorkers who are just really pissed off. And I'm one of them, so, like, you know, that's great.
God.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Better get security.
I thought the zombie
There's
plague...
Glenn.
I thought this... What?
Is Glenn in this photo that I
That's
have.
what I said. That's him and Jesus.
Yep.
This guy with the hat on. He's supposed to be Jesus.
Yep.
See?
I gotta
Yeah.
say, that's a pretty good disguise.
Well,
Is that Rick Astley in the background?
Yes!
Is it who?
Rick Astley.
Oh,
who's
yeah.
who's the lady?
That's Michael Cutlitz, on one of the guys on the show.
That's Holly Michonne's stunt double.
Who's the lady? I don't
The
know.
dark lady.
The Dark Lady.
Oh my God! What the hell?
I think it's one of the Walking Dead.
Oh my! Come on!
Oh, no.
Come on! Well, anyway, it is Glenn happy. It doesn't look like he's dead. He's with Jesus and everybody.
I thought this zombie plague started with Joe's lasagna.
You know what? You have this fascination with my lasagna.
I love it.
Seriously. And it wasn't that bad.
She-
I don't think the lasagna was that bad.
No, we're just...
I know you're
With you,
joking.
man.
I know you're joking. That's a running joke.
I got a new phone cover.
Oh, look at Jacob's phone. He's got a TARDIS.
You got a TARDIS?
I just got it today. It's my new phone cover.
Very nice.
Where's Clark at,
Yeah.
Jacob? Get him on here. Where's he at?
He's at school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your time zone. What's your time zone over there now? What time is it over there?
Yeah. It's like 3:37 p.m. here now. In the afternoon.
I don't want to look at that anymore. The Mets losing. It's terrible talk. They lost. I'm very upset.
The Mets played like a bunch of bloody drongos tonight.
I don't even
Yeah.
want to say anything. Anyway, so now next episode it's a Carl. It's probably Carl centric along with the other characters, right?
Probably.
We really haven't seen too much of Carl, except
I know. What's up with that?
You know what I want to see? I want to see Chandler Riggs if Carl ever gets killed off Walking Dead. I want to see them make a reboot of this series that used to be on when I was like a little kid called HR Puff and stuff. I want to see Carl.
Oh
Chandler
my
Riggs
God!
Yeah, I want to see him as Jimmy.
I have that DVD. Oh my god.
I loved it. I still watch it even now. HR Puff and stuff. I still watch it even now.
I have the DVD, believe it or not, in the room there.
That was like the Sid and Marty Krofft show.
Yes, I have the whole collection.
Like Sigmund the Sea Monster, all that.
I actually have that inside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you rate the episode, Chris?
I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Really, really good. I hope to see more episodes like this in the future.
Mike D?
I would concur with that. I think that anytime you can manage to take like one single character in a series that's built itself on being an ensemble cast and make it as strong as this episode, I gotta tell you right now, forget all the Daryl fangirls. I'm a Morgan fangirl at this point. He's my favorite character.
Hell yeah!
I'm not kidding. He really is. And,
Is it
Hell
because
yeah.
he's black?
What?
Is it because he's black?
No. No, that's a plus, man. He's a pimp. I love Morgan. No, Morgan,
And he's got a stick too.
he's got a big stick. So, I like how they've transitioned his character from being somebody that, when they first showed him, you thought he was just going to be kind of a write-off character, and then they bring him back a time or two, and he's like just this feral animal, and then they have him where he just regains his humanity. And I think Lenny James, I believe is the actor's name. I really have a huge respect for him as an actor at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm not like blowing smoke up his ass. I really think, Morgan is like now my favorite character. Absolutely.
I mean, he started with him training Rick and helping Rick out and telling Rick about what happens to the world. Then when Rick encountered him again with Carl and Michonne, he was like batshit crazy and trying to make everything clear. And then we see him and he's like a friggin' Zen ninja. And now I'm glad they actually explained it. This was a really... This is what really we need to see. Character-driven episodes, tell the backstory like they did that time with Michonne. We want to learn about these characters. And yes, the thing with Glenn was unfortunate, but this was a really... I really hope people see how great this episode was. And everybody's really want to see what happened with Glenn, but you'll miss something because this episode was really, really great. I rated like about maybe a 9.5. I really like this episode a lot. So.
Well, it it definitely accomplished what it set out to do easily.
Yeah, definitely.
And
90 minutes too. That was pretty good.
I really started, Morgan rules. I really started to like his character when the Wolves got into Alexandria a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
And he just was like telling him, you need to just piss off and like just leave. I don't want to really harm you. I just thought that was great because that's really that's the thing to do. It's just like, hey, I'm giving you a warning, and then I'm gonna wreck you.
Yeah. Basically, I just like it that he's being challenged. Like the guy at the end is really like, what are you gonna do when this happens? Are you gonna break your rule and you're gonna kill me, or are you gonna watch your friends die and then your friends are gonna kill you? Basically.
Did you notice the thing where when Dr. Gaston told him he will hold a baby again, did you right away realize that was directly connected to Rick's child?
Well, that's what happened, basically. Yeah. I wasn't thinking of that, but yeah. Now you say it, yeah. That's cool. But if they really do the whole Morgan versus Rick thing, I really hope they don't do that.
At this point, Morgan would beat the hell out of Rick. I don't care what anybody says.
But I'm kind of hoping when you see him telling like her, you gotta go and stuff. I'm kind of thinking it's the priest and not Rick. Like maybe the priest is still crazy. But I really hope they don't do that. Like they go against each other like that, because that would just be,
I actually have a gut feeling, because the actor of Rick, I'm hearing, wants to leave out of Walking Dead fast.
I didn't hear that at all. I actually heard Andrew Lincoln say something about he can't wait to come to New York, and film Walking Dead in like season 8 or something.
Yeah, he said he wants to do like a winter scene.
So I think he's in it for the long haul, to tell you the truth. And yeah, whatever you heard about him leaving, that's nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, are you guys still watching the webisode thing?
What is it?
Are you guys still watching the webisode thing? The Fear of the Walking Dead webisode?
Oh, that stupid Flight 462. That's crap. I mean, yeah, it's whatever.
Because guess what? One of my favorite. Can I show you guys something for a minute? One of my favorite actresses is the one on the plane, the Asian one on the plane, and it's this one here.
That's your friend?
That's Glenn, isn't it? With the wig on?
No, that's the one on the plane with that guy or whatever. I don't know. She's the one, the freakish Asian-looking person. But she was like really awesome in this show that I'm showing you guys here. Yeah, she's an awesome actress.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Hold on, just.
So how many episodes do we have left of Walking Dead?
9.
Well, till they break for the split.
I think they. Is it 9 or 8 just right now?
It's 9.
Till the break?
Yeah, till the break.
Oh, that many? I thought they had like 3 or 4 more, and they were going to split, and then.
I thought it was. What are we up to now? We're up to 4, right? So we got about. We got about 4 more, I think. And then it's then we're 5 more.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're break. Okay.
So what do you think that they're going to leave off with things at the break, the mid-series break?
Well, I would like to believe that Glenn is alive, and everybody is going to be like, "Oh wow, he's alive," and then everybody's going to not pay attention that he's going to die soon anyway, and that they just have Negan kill him at the end of, the season, the actual season, the second part. Because nobody would be expecting that after he survives, that they're going to kill him off so soon. And I think, to leave people in a false sense of security like Glenn is safe and then kill him, that would be even more shocking.
Yeah, but what's even better is if they leave things as they are, where Glenn's death was shocking, and then in the comics we know Negan killed Glenn. What if, there's another character that's being supplanted there?
Well, it'll be Maggie. It will be Maggie that he kills. I think.
Well, no, she's got the baby, though.
Well, I mean, that would be even more dramatic.
Yeah, but I don't know if they'd go that. I think they'd kill one of the male leads, like maybe Abraham. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about. Or Mullet Boy. Who's that guy?
You think Carol's safe?
See, there's too many really strong characters. Like Carol, Rick, and Daryl are all kind of starting to be amalgamous now, and it's like, they need to there's too many people on there. It's almost like the group are becoming like the Avengers, they're all superheroes now. They need to
Rick can't die, Daryl can't die, Carol can't die, and then pretty soon you're gonna be running out of people that really can't die or shouldn't die. Like Michonne should stay there. It's like, so then who are you gonna kill, right? Basically, I mean, that's, So I guess.
I wouldn't mind if they kill off Daryl.
Why? Daryl's like the main thing. What are you, crazy?
No, I don't despise Daryl. Daryl's like mine and my dad's top favorite, most of all in Walking Dead. But I've got to say, if they kill off Daryl, it would kind of get less fangirls, but of course, we need fangirls for Walking Dead.
I have a feeling they're gonna have it where you don't know if Daryl dies, and then the actor's gonna go off and do things for a couple years and then come back, because I'm hearing he may leave just because to do other stuff, but
he is doing a reality show next year.
Wow. So I don't know. I mean, he may leave but not die though. Something. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's it for this episode of the Real Walking Cast. We'll probably do another show. So that's it, guys. Take care. Bye for now.